Welcome geniuses, I'm Genie, your best buddy for A-levels. In this channel, we'll bring you to explore the secret formula behind success.
Hi, this is the requested video of question 2 from May-June 2012 variant 71. Alright, so the question is coming from the chapter linear combinations of random variables. Okay, so an examination consists of a written paper and a practical test. The written paper marks given as capital M have mean 54.8 and standard deviations 16.0. All right, so for the first sentence here, the info given so far is the mean of capital M stands for the written paper marks, so 54.8. All right, and the standard deviations. Okay, instead of a standard deviations, I will write down the variance of the written paper marks. Okay, I will explain why later. 16.0 and needs to be squared. Now, the practical test marks, right, given by capital P, so are independent of the written paper marks and have mean 82.4 and standard deviations 4.8. So same thing, I will write down the mean E of capital P, all right, the practical test mark. So the E stands for the mean. So given as the 82.4. And the standard deviation, same. I will write down the variance of the practical test marks. Okay, given as 4.8 and then square. So the final mark is found by adding 75% of M to 25% of P. So to look for the final mark, so where I use a capital F to represent it, is equal to 75%, okay, which is 0.75 of the M, and plus with the 25%, which is 0.25 of the capital P. All right. So in order to find out the mean and standard deviations of the final marks for the examinations, to find out the mean E of F and the variance of F, right? What should we do? We have to use the result learned under this chapter. So I will put down the result over here using the results, which is this. E of AX plus BY is equals to A E of X plus B E of Y, right? Second, variance of AX plus BY is equals to A square variance of X plus B square variance of Y. All right, so these are the results would help us to get the mean and the variance of the final mark. Okay, because of the results given are the variance, that is the reasons why just now I will prefer to write down the info in terms of the variance instead of the standard deviations. Okay, now according to the results, point 1, to find out the mean, we can write it down like this. So as the final mark is given as 0.75 of M plus with 0.25 of P. Okay, according to the results that we have, we can write down the constant 0.75 at the side and then E of M. All right, plus with the 0.25 and the E of P. Okay, so this one we erase first. So with the info given in the questions, we can find out the mean of the final mark. So E of M given as 54.8. We multiply 0.25 with the E of P as 82.4. All right, so these are the info given by the questions. And now we can carry out calculations, and we found that the mean of the final mark is given by 61.7. Okay, so second, we are trying to find out the variance of the final mark. According to the result given, so the variance of the final mark can be written as 0.75 M plus 0.25 P. And hence, 0.75 as the value A needs to be squared and multiplied with the variance of M, as well as 0.25 has to be squared and multiplied with the variance of capital P. All right, so variance of M is given by the questions. We have 16 and squared, plus with the 0.25 squared and multiply with the variance of P, which is 4.8 squared. All right, so now we should be able to find out the variance of final mark, which is given as 145.44. Right, but then the question is asking for the standard deviations. So finally, in order to find out the standard deviations for the final mark, we just have to square root the variance. And then we will get the standard deviations, 12.1. All right, so this is how we calculate out the mean and the standard deviations for the final mark. Okay, using the result given here, but bear in mind that when we are using the results, the two variables we are talking about in these particular questions, the practical test mark, the P, and the written paper marks, the M, they are supposed to be independent. All right, so the keyword here, independence. Then we can use the point 1 and 2 results in order to help us find out the mean and the variance, as well as the standard deviation for the final mark. All right, so that's all for this video. See you then. Bye-bye.
That's all for today's video. If you're interested in more genuine sharing by other geniuses, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, ding dong. Also, if you're struggling with one or two past year questions and the mark scheme just doesn't seem to help, Genie has got you covered. Feel free to let us know what question it is by filling in the Google form linked in the description below. GenieUs Hub will get genius teachers to fulfill your request for the solution. Genie will see you next time. Bye-bye.